So for starters, the only way this is going to work is if you already have a Mac OS already on the slower drive. When you have that, I'll put a link down below to Carbon Copy Cloner or whatever the program's called, but I've always used that. So what you're going to use is a SATA adapter with the solid state drive, or what you've seen in this video, the Oracle adapter for hard drives. And you're going to use that program on your Mac, and what it will do is it will pretty much copy everything from that drive onto your new drive. So I've used that to copy the Mac into the new drive, or if you reboot your Mac, you hold down Command plus R and you'll go into recovery. Once you go into recovery, you're able to format your new drive that's already connected, your new solid state drive, and then you can go back, and then you'll have the second option will be reinstall Mac OS. So with a verified or with an approved Apple ID, then it'll let you download your OS X onto the solid state drive, and then once you do that, then you can just use that SATA adapter, have it plugged into your computer, and as long as that is the only drive that has the boot file, it will always boot from that file. So what I have here is a 2013 iMac, and I have the operating system running off of this SSD in an enclosure. So this just runs it, and as you can see, I have the internal 500 gig drive. I formatted it so it has no boot drive, but I've installed El Capitan on this SSD, and when it's plugged in, it will automatically boot off of whichever drive that has the boot files. So in this case, this external has the boot drives, so it's going to boot right off of that. And I can show you when I go about this Mac, you can see how fast it is. With the internal drive, it's very slow. You can see it says startup disk, boot disk, and I have it set up here. So this is the old SATA drive, which is very slow inside. And these iMacs, you have to like take the front screen apart to get into everything. So I'm not going to do that. So what I've done is I've had an external SSD, and it boots way faster. So everything is much more like you can see, like I can click on this, you can see how fast it pops up. So if you're having really slow issues, I would suggest to go and hold Command R, go into recovery, delete your El Capitan from your internal 500 gig drive or your regular hard drive, and then hook up a SSD into an enclosure, or I have what's right here. So this one supports 3.5 and 2.5 inch drives, and I've hooked it up, and then I made sure to install El Capitan onto the SSD, and now every time I boot, as long as it's powered on, it will boot from the SSD. So it's way faster now.